All right, let's set the mouse emulator up to operate in 3-switch mode. 3-switch mode is used when your patient uses a head array or some other 3-quadrant driving system. It always utilizes 2 toggles for movement of the mouse. For this setup, we have to make sure that we've placed the dip switch number 11 and 12 both in the down position. So I'm going to zoom in because right now it's already there. But I'm going to show you up close those dip switches. Oop, that went out of, sorry. As close as I can get. Okay, so these switches right here, this one and this one, need to be both down. And that's 3-switch. And when that happens, the way the switches will work is one drive direction will toggle the mouse up and down. Another will toggle the mouse right and left, and the third will be a left click. And with that you can click, double click, or latch if you need it. If you needed a right click, you would have to add an additional switch to accomplish that. In this mode, the 558 is expecting that there are 4 directions that will need to be split across 2 drive control switches, and the other will do the clicking. Okay, so a typical setup is that the back pad does the clicking, the left pad does right and left, and the right pad does up and down. So I'm going to set that for you so that you can see the directions. So let's move in and take a look. So you can see that because I have a head array, it's set to 0 here. The reverse direction, because I don't have reverse pad, is set to nothing. The left one, the left pad, is set to 3. And 3 says right, which means but remember it's going to toggle, so it's going to right and left. The right one here is set to be up, and then the forward or the back pad is set at number 6, which is left click, and then we have these 2 down here that are set to nothing because we're not adding any extra switches. So I'm going to show you how it works with a head array, but I got to back way out of here so you can see my computer behind the mouse emulator. So hold on. I wanted you to see up close. There's a great big cursor. I tried to make it huge so you could see it. Let me get a head array. Okay, so the head array right now, I'm going to bring it out here. The right direction, so here I'm touching the right pad. See it go up and down? It toggles up and down. If I go to the left pad over here, toggles left and right. All right, I got to move it down. I'm going to try to get on that little document right there. And then the back pad, if I double tap it, it'll click on it, right? Tap out of it. So that's how it would work, okay, with a head array. It's hard to get it all in one shot. Okay, so 2 toggle directions in 3-switch mode. And then a click back here. Okay, in this second example of 3-switch mode, I want to show you how to set it up for 3-switch but on a joystick. So one of the reasons you might do that is somebody who perhaps was driving with a chin control joystick and they wanted right click. Remember, on a joystick you have 4 directions that you can use. So in 3-switch mode, we're going to take advantage of forward, right, and left, just like we had it in the head array, but we're going to add in reverse and make that the right click. So in order to do that, everything's exactly the same. Left is going to go left and right, right is going up and down, forward is the click, but right we have turned off. So if I want reverse to be right click, I need to turn it to 5. So I'm just going to put my little screwdriver in there, turn that dial until it's at 5. All right, I don't know if you can see it. Okay, and now I'm going to be able to use all 4 directions of that joystick. So I'm going to put this down so it's out of the way. Let's move it over here. Sorry. All right, and here's the joystick out in front. So just like we said, see the cursor moving? I'm toggling left and right, and then if I go right, it toggles up and down. But now if I pull back, there's my right click. Right? So on a computer, when you pull back, it pops up that little menu and lets you do some stuff. Okay? And if I don't want to, I'm going to go move away. If I push it forward, it's a click, so it makes it disappear. So that's 3-switch mode on a joystick. Well, that's the basic setup of the Atom 558 mouse emulator. As with most of ASL's products, there are many custom settings that can be changed. Those are managed with those other 10 dip switch pairings. To see more on the programming, go to www.asl-inc.com, then go under the technical support and then the programming docs, and you'll find a PDF for the Atom 558 that explains the other settings that are available through the dip switches. One of the biggest advantages to this mouse emulator is that all mouse movements and settings live within that mouse emulator itself and not on the computer. You don't need to go into the control panels to slow the mouse down. Therefore, when you bring your mouse and you plug it into a strange computer, the mouse will behave as you expect it to, like it did on any other computer. So that's a really valuable benefit, not having to go in and out of those control panels to make each computer work the way you want it to. The ability to customize the mouse, make your own drive directions, be whatever you prefer, is a big feature that can make this product function exactly the way the patient needs to. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to call ASL at 1-800-626-8698, and thanks for watching.